I start in this video, Mr. by Christ to bring a mission of the white horse in the earth, first white horse mission in the earth. What is this mission? If you look to this white horse, it is reality. He is speaking. We are coming. If you look to face of this horse, you can see that he is speaking very clearly. This four horse is the clear speaking. We are coming. But second black horse is coming. Second black horse is speaking very clearly too. Don't believe. We are coming. And same thing, you can see that this third horse is speaking very clearly. Don't believe in white horse. We have more power. We are coming. You can see that here. So this third horse is the dead, and first white horse is the winner, which is I bring it to you here, gentlemen. This is the mission of the white horse according to the Bible. I bring it to you, gentlemen, by sword of the Israel in the earth. And this is the first white horse rider coming by Saint Michael behind, and Saint Metatron, which is Israel, the call in the space, Sodom and Gomorrah. By Christ, before second come of Christ coming, first white horse coming. And this mission is starting from unknown object in the space to the demon and operation of the army of the demon, from Mars operation to the moon, Mars, all that is in the Mars, but operation is starting the moon. This is a mission coming. So I bring it to you here, gentlemen, what they are speaking about the first white horse.
And false religion are complete opposites. How are people confusing these two? This tells me Satan is clearly at work trying to confuse people about who this writer is.
Because the Christian people, many, they say the first white horse is the Antichrist, which is their information is 100% wrong information. This man information is 1000% his correct information, which is two things he told historic coming before Christ.
The views people hold are on complete opposite ends. And these are the views people hold and discuss. Now I'm going to tell you they're all wrong. I'm going to share with you who he really is. Are you ready? He is the end time prophet. Jesus calls him Elijah the prophet. He is the forerunner to Christ's second coming. We studied in Revelation 5 that Jesus takes the scroll from God the Father, which is sealed with 7 seals. The scroll is the right to judge the earth. Once those seals are open, the judgment begins. So at the very beginning, when Jesus is about to kickstart end-time events, Jesus breaks the first seal, and this writer is immediately sent out. His job is twofold. Number 1 is to prepare the church for the rapture. Number 2 is to conquer the world for Jesus.
This is the information 100% correct of the white horse, gentleman, and this is a mission I am speaking to you, mission of the white horse. We've been called to freezing the moon, gentlemen, basically freezing moon, completely unable to move. That land of the moon is under investigation by angel attack coming. But before angel attacking that part, which is costing all the space technology be impact, destroyed completely Sodom and Gomorrah. The white horse mission, which is God called me to for this mission, to bring in before days attack, we attack. Before angel attack, we attack, because by we waiting for angel attack, TNT atomic explosion will raise from top of the space to the underground, crack it down, halting the system in the earth. So I bring it to you, gentlemen. This is the mission, and first mission, we completely cracked down this Egyptian sign. which is happening here, Egyptian sign. This is the very dangerous to the earth, and this is a communication by unknown object to the earth. They do that, and they are casting halt in the system in the earth to break down. This is one of the key they use in the earth, and this must be destroyed in the Egypt. And government of Egypt is the very good people. If we explain, they do that job before we do that because they are open to God, and they don't know this story. I must bring it in the international news world to these people. Know that this is the most dangerous in the Egypt. So I bring it to you, gentlemen, here to know that this is the mission of the first white horse, which is that this part here must be completely destroyed to removing unknowing this object, to bringing completely unknowing this object operation, unknowing, unseen, to destroy in this operation in the Egypt and remove and free the Egypt from the hand of the satanic operation. And this is the ocean, gentlemen, which is I did told before.
On the island,
people often talk about seeing light not only in the sky, but in the ocean as well.
This is the movement of the alien UFO in the ocean, which is, according to my information, first, this part must be completely crashed down in the Egypt before coming to the ocean. This part must be completely removed. And after that, our nation, our operation raising to hitting on the ocean by special nuclear. So this is the mission. I bring it to you because this ocean is more dangerous than space. I can tell you today.
You see lights in the ocean, and then you see lights flying past overhead as well, and sometimes crashing into the ocean like a plane crashing.
The whole area is really...
For the volcano risk, gentlemen, the cost and many parts, they can cost major Sodom and Gomorrah because angel will attack this operation. It's you like it or you don't like it, you believe it or not.
underwater alien base.
You can see that this is a alien base is underwater, which is I understand 100%. They have operation underwater, and they send in message to here, and this is their head control in the earth. This is their head center control in the earth. So I bring it to you, gentlemen, here. And this is the Mars operation again, which is, I did show you the moon, but this is a Mars operation, which is demonic movement by a statue of all those top demon appearing there. And nobody can pass this gate here. You can see that here.
Tremors are capable of moving these huge boulders. However, until recently, such tremors weren't found on Mars.
You can see that this is the movement of this operation there, which is a descent to many parts, and we must bring in freeze on this operation there. And on time, I must send information how we can destroy the complete chain of the Mars and chain on the moon, break into, and we make the Earth free completely from this force. So these forces. So this is the information from the White Horse coming, right? A White Horse, sun coming closer to Earth, which is there is a person here, Baba Van Carter, send a message here, and risk for atomic explosion in 2023.
Plunge into an ice age and increased hours of darkness. Number 2, solar tsunami. Baba Vanga's second prediction for 2023 is said to be a solar storm on a scale never before seen. Solar storms are bursts of energy from the sun which send electrical charges, magnetic fields, and radiation towards Earth. They can be as powerful as billions of nuclear bombs.
Billion and nuclear war, which is the truth information, gentlemen. It is 100% because this is the not sun, this is this angel. When they make decision to raise, because time is not coming, but time is here. According to the space, I must bring you time. And time is here by 7 archangel, which is the chief command of the whole thing, the system of the space, which is they bring Sodom and Gomorrah when they come to the Mars or Moon. But they did not attack the Moon yet. But if they did attack the Mars, unseen, many operations fall on the ground of the Mars, and unseen, this operation did. So if we are waiting for this operation to stand and raising by sun to come forth, is Sodom and Gomorrah, gentlemen, is here casting. So this is the information intelligence of the White Horse writer, which is I sending to you. The 1859, 100% is truth. And if you say risk, how many percent risk for the White 1859? I can say 71%, 75% they hit by 1859. If United States not change the direction, I can say in 3 days, February, because I received the time is here in this month, February. And a space will attack unseen, unknowing, which is a space did attack 18 hours. Sun coming like a speed of the light and hitting completely crashed and halting the system. And NASA told cost few $1 trillion, I believe not few $1 trillion, that time 1859. But if today 1859 happening, competitive system will be crashed down. No chance for that.
What would you do if we lost power for an entire month? A year?
I can say year or forever.
Forever? While this might seem like a dystopian nightmare, it could actually happen. The culprit? Well, it's out of our control and out of this world.
Son.
On September 1st, 1859.
September 1st, 1859, gentlemen, this happening, and
a year?
And I say if this time attacking, this happening is take years and unknowing years, how long. And they are waiting for United States, by my information, they believe and stand before too late. I'm not believing this alien UFO movement there, because they must believe secret hiding information behind the alien UFO, behind the sun, which is the Sodom and Gomorrah they bring to alien UFO, which is I did bring it here again. I did bring it here to you, gentlemen, here. We cannot trust this operation because this operation is not match what is coming. So we must stand by first operation, which is I bring it by sun and in the space Jupiter coming closer to the Earth, which is the risk for major tsunami hitting. Very soon, earthquake raising, tsunami hitting, and TNT atomic explosion will happen, gentlemen, because I understand time of this person is here coming. Time of this person coming in the world, which is I be called to send in before. And before this happening, gentlemen, I send in to you, there is a good people, they give the message already in United States to stand by Russia and in China 100% to root, because we are not against the United States, but USA took the left side again by hand of NATO, and NATO is mostly stupid decision they make, because they don't have no idea what is coming to happen to NATO. NATO be removed from holding the system in the ground if they don't step down. Risky, gentlemen, for at least that part not to few 100 million be die. What is coming? If not to chief, not step down. According to information I have, ladies and gentlemen, they will attack United Nations, NATO, and England. England is in the one most serious risk by third war coming by space. They call they call mission of the White Horse. They turned that from White Horse, they went to the side of the NATO. So White Horse, it was a victory of the England, but if they changed that from 2022, I believe they changed, and they went to direction of the NATO to supporting NATO behind. There is no chance. I can tell you, gentlemen, England have experienced for 1666 fire, Great Fire they call, but this is coming by TNT, atomic explosion. England all over be smoke and ashes. And I can say close to the 55%, even 60% in the England, immediately they fall by night, they cannot breathe and they die. So this is not happening, but it is risk to coming to happen if England carry on one more step in 3 days in February, because February time coming, gentlemen, time of the space coming for tsunami, earthquake major coming to happening. And this prophecy here, gentlemen, you can see that here coming about this lady, which is the date 2023 major space coming for attack. And I did send to your operation in the space to NASA ISA operation. Angel, they are giving.
Have you ever seen such a useful mini
Angel give warning to stand up.
chainsaw? If you haven't bought it yet, please take 2 minutes.
Angel give warning to stand up by the information I sent, gentlemen, because this information coming on the world news and happening according to the space, they will bring in this information, and this information coming on the breaking world news to happening. I was going to bring into the space Mars movement, but they did interrupt me right now to not give you information about movements of the Mars. This is a movement of the Mars Angel operation happening, gentlemen, because no technology, no weapon have idea about angel appearing in the Mars to give you wake-up call to technology weapon is prepare and prepare stand up by our message. If you don't, you'll be impacted big time in the Mars and Moon. If they don't stand, I did send the message to NASA ISA operation. So I bring it to you, gentlemen, here, final, to know that this is the happening right now, but many people give message to stand up by Russia, China, and reject Joe Biden because Joe Biden is on the force to do left side, which is going to costing them this or costing them this. Very soon in the United States, or costing them very soon Sudan and Gomorrah coming. So I be called to bring into you reality, ladies and gentlemen, and this reality is here. I am sending to you all to know that this is the reality mission of the White Horse coming. You can see that operation of this monkey alien UFO happening in the sky. It is not important. But most important part is what is the next is going to happen. So we have two choices to make decision. Can we say they have power over the earth to bring impact in the earth? It means bringing war to the earth, second come of Christ. So they are not able because they are not matched. This operation is only have limited power. They don't have unlimited power. So this operation, when appearing above the that, this operation is unlimited power. Which is I did send in to you, gentlemen, here. This is the mission. And I did send you to you here. Even this is the operation in the Mars, which is bringing this operation in the ocean, on the ocean. And this is a reality operation in the Mars, First, they have connection in this statue in the Egypt. You can call center of the head of the earth. Communication is here, gentlemen. But demonic, satanic operation when Egypt is innocence. Can you imagine? Egypt country is innocence country. So I bring it to you here, gentlemen. This operation is going under control of the East operation in the Mars. And we've been called to bring in, gentlemen, this information in the world news by raising to fix it. And only we have time 2023 to fix it, which is we are able to fix it. But information has been sent already to many parts in the world. We are able to fix it. But first step, we must believe this is coming, gentlemen. We must raise the Russia, China, and supporting Russia-China future, because they are not looking for war, because China is peacemaker country. As well, Russia is a peacemaker country. They are not war country, but NATO casting this, gentlemen, which is a descent what is coming to happen in NATO if NATO is not removing themselves from this situation. So this is the information I bring, gentlemen. God want all of you receive that and understand. This is the writer of the White Horse, which is Bible prophesy. It's coming by information I send into you. But we are not too far for the bringing earth to the victory of the gods, victory of the earth even. By raising from Egypt, we crushed on the statue of all those mark of the alien UFO demonic mark goddess. We remove that and Egypt stand up in the earth. And we raising the earth to the whole thing, the system in the earth will be under control, not by this operation anymore, because moon losing their power, moon be impact, gentlemen. By before angel attack, we removing the sign of this Egyptian in the earth. By removing the sign in the Egyptian in the earth, we breaking down 50% to the space operation, cracked down the moon code, cracked down on the ocean code, and they can see that we find out the solution, and solution we find out, and they cannot walk away. They have only one choice: to remove themselves from the earth and go into the hell. Basically, this operation, it cannot go to the hell. This operation fall on the moon or to the Mars or unknown planet scales, which is I bring it to you here. Because this operation is not human to go to the basically their body is the not match for the hell. Their body is the special body they have. Only by lighting they fall. So this information coming to you, ladies and gentlemen, to know that revolution of the Christ coming to the earth, Jesus Christ, revolution.
Drinking warm water before
and this is the
or
solution.
bed shrank my swollen prostate overnight.
And this is the coming by the first white horse to bring to you good news. Kingdom of God coming to the earth. Beware and stand up by my information to save your land, your country. By Russia, China must come to all the world coming behind the Russia, China to start, because nobody going to war. Believe me, because no China, no Russia interest into the war.
capable of moving these huge boulders. However, until recently, such tremors weren't found on the world scale.
When Jesus told to ascend into the communist country, China, he did stand for the peace. But United States, nation of the God, their government don't stand for the peace. They want Ukrainian war more against Russia. So you went against the will, against the foundation of United States. So according to the God, what he is speaking in the news, good for those people, they are peacemaker. They've been called children of the God. And China is the communist, they thought. They don't believe in Jesus, but they do God will in the earth. So can you imagine how confusing, how this deep is that? Because God choosing this nation to bring them back to them. So this is the gentleman, and God choosing United States before nation, but United States walk to other side. So this is very, very weird, very, very unintelligent, not intelligent, unintelligent to do something like that. And why is the China? Because God choose his people. It is God choose, not earth choose China. Because China government is Chinese government is not believing Christ Jesus is the victory, but they did God will victory for the Russia. They went behind the Russia and did what Russia must do. So this information must come to you, gentlemen, to know that many parts to you receive that. You can read that message of the White Horse to you, UK. If you not step down, you be destroyed by atomic explosion coming to UK. And this message coming to United States to send into you. If you don't removing this negative in February, in few days, it be very serious. God removing the situation from United States, whatever you are. So I sending this information to many poor gentlemen to know that second coming of Christ is not coming, but before writer of the White Horse, which is God choosing me to bring into you information to know that this is going to happen. And Earth don't know yet, but they believe risk, but they don't know 100% who is the behind the subject, standing top of the space and watch them. They don't know, they don't have no clue who is this watch team. They coming behind the subject. So we have only one choice to raise in the victory of God in the earth, to bring all country together as was before. One country all coming before this, all this happened, gentlemen. Because we are not too far from this. To bring in work together, all the country to prepare and stand up not against each other. They stand against this operation in the moon and this operation on the ocean, gentlemen. Because maybe camera copy that is, but there is a huge army on the ground and on the ocean, even on the volcano here. You can see that they are working. Even on the ocean, secret operation coming to work. So mission of the White Horse intelligence is what we must bring and what we must raise. It is before all this happening. Because risk is a space angel, as I show you that operation, bringing third world, gentlemen. And this is the subject here. You can see that on the ocean. But it's not important, because all this, as I told you, that by one quote, we raise in the Egyptian, contrary to the reality, everything be removed, completely the fall. As I show you that statue in the Egyptian, it is their head center communication. So this is a White Horse mission in the earth, gentlemen. I bring it to you to know that this mission must be raised and world coming together as the friendship we make from west to east, north to south, because we are not prepared for the war. Because are you prepared for 9.7 earthquakes? Are you prepared for TNT atomic explosion, United States government? Are you prepared for biggest atomic explosion coming from space for Sodom and Gomorrah, NATO, or England? Are you ready, England, for TNT atomic explosion? You are not ready. Are you ready, NATO operation in the United to be completely on the atomic explosion? You are not ready. Or major 9.7 earthquake event. You are not ready. So do what I'm sending to you, because your intelligence is not enough, Mister, to fix it, because you are not able to fix it. And we must stand up by this operation, gentlemen, to bring it God will, and bring it United States where was it before, bring it back England where was it before, bring in European where was it before. All that we have mission to bring back the country back where there was it before, the God country.